How's it going, guys? I wanted to make this quick video to show you battery placement modification that I figured out for the Axial Basecamp. Let me start by saying I'm brand new to RC rock crawling. I got into it through a couple of guys that joined my RC airplane club this year. I've been flying planes for years, and they kind of talked to me about it, and I got sucked into it. So I did some research and read some reviews, talked to them, and pretty much I settled on the Axial Basecamp, which has been a great truck so far. Once I got it, people were like, now that you got a cool truck, now you need to do some mods. And I'm like, mods, most definitely. Bam, chain on the front, pow, Bigfoot sticker, wham, spare tire holder, even though I don't have a spare tire for it yet. And people were like, no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about mods to actually make the truck perform better. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I started doing some stuff that everybody does. I trimmed back the fender, trimmed the bumper back, moved them around a little bit. And then I started looking at weight distribution and, adding weight to the front. So I did like the brass portal covers and started looking at actually moving my battery around inside of there towards the front. And there's all kinds of videos that you can find with battery mods. And I was surprised to learn that you want a lighter battery. You want your battery towards the front. Like with flying RC airplanes, you want your battery to be, the battery place is really important, because if it's in the wrong place, your CG's off, then your airplane performs badly. That could be a problem. So I started looking around, and I got kind of confused when people talked about smaller batteries, because then I look and I see this, and I'm like, if the battery should be smaller and should be in the front, why does Axial put this great big honking battery tray on the back? And then I thought, dude, you're new. You're going to embarrass yourself. This probably isn't even 4 batteries. This could be like for your tools to go to the course. That'll go on there. You drive around the course, you get low on energy. Bam, C4 energy drink fits right in there. Then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Your battery starts to actually go dead. Wham, you can put your smart charger, fits right on there. Great. Or, you can put a knife in there if you're crawling in a bad neighborhood. I don't know. So I quit using that. I went automatically to the side, which performed okay, but not great. So I started watching videos where guys were putting them up here, and unfortunately, I don't want to drill holes, and I don't want to be cutting pieces off of the battery trees that came with it. I just don't want to do something I can't undo. And I typically use like these 2200 milliamp 3S batteries, which I know are probably too big for this, but that's what I have a lot of because of my airplanes. And that just is like not going to fit in there right. And if it does, it's going to be really tight and awkward, and I didn't like that. So I took the side tray off and I started looking around, and I discovered that on the frame right in front of this transmission, there's a hole right here and a hole right here. And when I lined up over top of that with the holes for like the actual edge guards, it lined up perfectly. I just had to squeeze a little bit so it would sit flush, and it's great. It fits in there really nice. So when I put my battery in there, it fits in there really good. So there's a couple of cons. Con number one, I couldn't use like these side tabs like are on the back because, I just don't have the room there, and I lost one of the holes. So you have to worry about the battery kind of sliding around in there. Now, luckily, it can't slide this way because obviously the receiver's right there. So I ended up just putting a little piece of Velcro right there, which us RC airplane guys, we put Velcro on absolutely everything. So I put that on there. The other con is it's like really snug, and I'm hoping that that's not going to like cause a problem like with this transmission cover. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new. I'm not sure. This is kind of a trial and error thing for me. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show that to you real quick. I know I probably am not the first person to discover this, but I hadn't seen a video where somebody had actually just placed it right there. If you guys have any more tips for me, leave a comment. You don't have to like my channel or anything like that. That's not really something I do. I usually just like put videos on there, that I watch later, maybe my buddies watch or something like that. So that's not really important. But if you have some other tips or tricks for me, maybe somebody's got a list of like all the different like cargo that you can carry on here, let me know. That'd be super sweet. I don't know. Maybe we could put like a small working air compressor back there. I don't know. Like I said, any help I appreciate. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Have a happy weekend crawling around out there, guys, and take it easy.